Hey guys, welcome back to Muse Themes. This is Ashton Bingham. Got something really unique to share with you today, our Muut forum widget. It's an integration widget that uses an embed code from Muut.com and allows you to incorporate a ready-to-go forum into your Muse site. We've really liked the products from Muut, especially their forum, which is a very unique thing in the Muse world, but we definitely want users to jump in and give us feedback. Muut also offers commenting and messaging functions, which we'd love to build widgets for if users are interested. We definitely want to keep them as separate widgets so as to keep the widget options panels a manageable size. However, we're definitely looking forward to hearing everyone's thoughts. So switching over to Muse, let's take a look at how to set this up. Once imported into your library, you've got this one simple component that we can drag out onto the page. And right away, you'll see the widget will render a preview of the forum right here in Muse, and it will update itself as you make changes in the panel, which is pretty cool. You do still need to preview it in the browser, of course, to test the full functionality. But first, let's talk about placement. The way you size this widget box will represent the exact space the widget will take up on your web page. Many users may want to use this in a full width capacity, which is great. However, just keep in mind that it will bring some of the text and images right up to the very edges of your browser. So we've included a margin setting in the options panel to allow you to set some padding on the sides. So for users that want a full width display of the forum, go ahead and set the widget to be full width up here in the resizing menu. Then just make sure to go into the settings panel and add some margin spacing so that you have a little padding on the left and right side of the forum. If you're not using your forum as full width, then just make sure to size this accordingly to match your other elements and keep the margin setting at 0. But before we test this in a browser, we do need to jump over to the Muut website and create an account. So in my browser here, we'll go to www.muut.com. And to create an account, I can simply click Create My Community. And I'll just need to add some info here. We'll go with my community name. I'll type in my awesome forum. Username, I'll go with Ashton Bingham. Email, got ashton@MuseThemes.com. And a password. And then just click Create My Community. And there we go. Now next you're going to be prompted with several steps allowing you to customize your forum. Now I'm not going to go into this in too great a detail, but I'd encourage you to explore all the options and pricing plans from Muut. Yes, they do have a forever free option in addition to paid plans, so just make sure that you explore all of them to find what will work best for your site. I'm just going to leave all these settings as default for now, and we'll go ahead and click Next. And same here, I'll click Save. Picking a theme, I'm going to select the free option for now, but you can always change any of this later if you choose. Then we'll click Save. Some coloring options here. I'm just going to leave all this as default, but again, you can change any of this later. And I'm just going to keep clicking Save, but as you'll see, there are tons of customization options available here, so play around and have some fun. Domains, you can just click Next since you're only embedding. So once you get through the entire setup process, you're going to land on your forum portal. And now we're ready to get our forum URL for our widget settings panel. So the best way to do that is to click on Settings. And then on the left panel over here, click Embed Location. Then it's going to show you this forum URL. So this is what you need to select and copy. And then we'll jump back into Muse, open the settings panel, and we'll paste that in this first field. And there we go. We can already see the rendered preview change. So just one more thing I want to point out on the Muut portal. From this same settings page, you can click Account here on the top right. And that'll take you to a page where you can manage your forums. And also this orange Start a Trial button allows you to create multiple forums by simply typing in a new name here in the field on the left and then clicking the button. And all forums that you create will be listed on your account page. But back over to Muse really quick. Let's jump inside the settings panel. Below the URL is that margin setting I mentioned earlier, so you can set your pixels accordingly. We also have the option to show share buttons, as well as online active users here. Inside the styling dropdown, under fonts, you'll notice a little bit of a unique framework here. If you leave custom font selected, you can enter a font family for either a Google font or a Typekit font. But if you deselect it, you can actually use this drop-down menu to select a default font. Now this is kind of a special circumstance. Since the Muut forum already has fonts integrated, it allowed us to add a drop-down list that you can actually pick a font. Now this isn't something we're able to do in other widgets at the moment, but we were able to do it here, so we did. And lastly, down here you have a myriad of color styling selections to play around with. But finally, let me give this a quick browser preview. And our forum is already functioning nicely and ready to go. So before I close this out, I just want to go over a little bit of the forum functionality because it's pretty powerful. But before I do, don't forget you can always visit your account page in Muut and click the Tour button in the top toolbar to learn more of what the forum is capable of. But I'm going to switch back over to our live demo since Brandon and Christopher have already populated it with some posts and content that we can interact with. First off, we can click this Login button here on the top right. Since we've just created an account, I can enter my information here, or users have the option to log in with these various social media platforms. I'll go ahead and enter my information. And click Login. And there, we can see our username there right away. And note how the online user count changes as well. We have a variety of channels that have been created, all of which are customizable. I can click on any of these to expand the thread and even type a reply myself. You have these header buttons up here to switch between my feed and all posts, and a search function here as well. I'll also note that you can actually set up administrators and moderators within your Muut portal. Going back to my account page, we can click the settings icon here, which takes us back to the sidebar panel we saw earlier, where there are tons of features and customizations that you can explore. So we hope you enjoy this as always, and like I mentioned, please write in and give us feedback so we can continue with more widgets in this realm, as well as any comments, questions, or concerns you may have. And thanks again for watching.